What's up, solutionaries? Just did a quick video, a 1-minute video for the gram. That's gonna be, if you don't follow me on Instagram, you should follow me there at Maj Toure. A lot of people ask me, how do you pronounce your name, Maj? Maj, first name, last name Toure, two, and then ray of sunshine. But I wanted to talk about something with y'all real quick for a few minutes. The work that we're doing costs money, obviously. We are fundraising up to $1 million, okay? That goes towards, we need a building that we own, okay? Specifically for Black Guns Matter. I'm not talking about my home. I bought my first house when I was 19. I'm not talking about that for me as an individual. These are some of these things I've already accomplished for myself as an individual, but as a collective, as BGM, we need something that people can come learn, train, get very basic understanding of conflict resolution, de-escalation, political education, firearm safety, business. We need a location. So in order to do that, and because we are crowdsourced, let me first say this. You guys have given us almost $260,000 over the last, couple of years. The inroads that we've made in the Second Amendment community for urban America and for urban America in the Second Amendment community and vice versa for America has been amazing. It's been tremendous. We've made magic happen with pennies, to be perfectly honest. We keep a very shoestring budget, but we have to do more. We have to. We're talking about the situation down in Virginia that's coming up for election. Coming up, the bills are coming up to be voted on January the 20th down in Virginia. Just saw an article talking about, I just posted on my Facebook page. Y'all should follow us there too. Follow our official Black Guns Matter _ Maj Toure as well. Talking about how Virginia Democrats, when certain cities that say, hey, we want to be Second Amendment sanctuary cities, just like these same Democrats wanted sanctuary cities against certain things, right? For immigration, so forth and so on. When certain cities or counties in Virginia say they want the same for the Second Amendment, these politicians say that they are going to get the National Guard to arrest law enforcement officers that do not comply with unconstitutional rules. This is what we're dealing with. And I said to y'all years ago that urban America was going to be a critical component, arming, educating, and informing urban America about the right to keep and bear arms, the right to be responsible firearms owners, the responsibilities that come along with it, and the civic process and the civic understanding and the political education all was going to work together, because there would come a time where these types of things were going to be presented. And Virginia's here. You know where the first gun control came after emancipation? Virginia. So these politicians are now turning on law enforcement, and some people call me, oh, Maj, you're a bigot, you hate cops. No, I hate tyranny. I hate tyranny, and I think that we're giving law enforcement officers too many fake-ass laws to be following in the first place, or chasing people down in the first place over a couple of ounces of weed. It's retarded. So my point here is, all of those law enforcement officer guys now see that what these politicians will do. They are literally saying, we're going to create a rule, and if you don't comply with that rule, even though that rule is unconstitutional and an unlawful statute in the first place, if you do not comply with it, we will get our other shooters to come shoot you. That's what these politicians are saying to law enforcement. So I got a lot of law enforcement guys and women that follow me. I'm critical of anyone that has the right to, be a foot soldier for the state. I'm very critical of that. I'm not attacking you as humans. And I've been telling y'all the same thing. I've been saying they don't give a shit about even the foot soldiers. They will leave you out to dry as well. Saying this to say, it's weird that it's been this prophetic, but this is what happens when absolute power gets to an absolute status. This is why we cannot consistently keep giving more and more power over to the state. Them hashtags I be talking about don't just be hashtags. It's solutionaries versus the state. It ain't black against white, old against young, light skin against dark skin, male against female, rich against poor. It's liberty versus tyranny. It's freedom versus authoritarianism. This is what we're dealing with. Urban America being the most densely populated areas across the country. We inform and educate and get that group of people, our people, Americans, that them same type of politicians and slicksters have made our suburban or rural folks act like we from something else. We from a different planet to keep us isolated. By educating and informing urban Americans to understand and appreciate the Second Amendment and their right to protect themselves, their value systems, their family, their children, their wives, their husbands. By educating that and getting them to vote in a different direction, we can do this. But we need your help. So, we are on the march to $1 million. I want y'all to, we got about $750,000 left. I did it. I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired, but I'm going to keep going until I pass out or we fix the problem. But we need help. We need help. Let's just keeping it real. So, two things here. One, donate and ask. If you got a bunch of rich people that follow you, if one of you rich guys or rich women want to donate the whole $750,000 anonymously, do it. Do it as a tax write-off. Do it. We need help. The people that we're up against, Bloomberg dropped $1 million on Virginia. Just for Virginia. We're talking about a whole nation. We need help. So donate, tag some rich people in here. If you got plugs with some rich people, tell them, like, look, this brother's been doing it for 2-3 years now. I've been responsible with the bread. Help out. That's one. Donate and tag people in. Send them this video. Repost this video. This is the power of social media. This is the power of having someone. I want to continue to be a leader for our people, for freedom, for liberty. I need help. Donate, tag people in. Super duper rich guys, y'all. Super duper rich guys that got $50-60 million, $2 million, $5 million, $10 million. Donate fucking 50 grand, man. Y'all are watching, especially if you have businesses. You are watching them attack our rights because they've effectively isolated us from each other and separated us from each other. And the benefit that we have at Black Guns Matter, and me as an individual, Maj, is I can speak to all backgrounds of people. I don't run into the same barriers that my white suburban friends, even if they saying the same truth, I don't run into them problems, the barriers that they got, you know, when they trying to address urban America. I don't run into them problems from suburban folks when I'm urban as hell. I don't. I'm an artist. I'm a thinker. I mix with all classes, and we have to support and use that. I want y'all to use me. So that's the one thing. Tag a bunch of rich people. Let them know. Some of you rich guys that's seeing this, if you've seen it, you know what I'm saying is true, especially if you pro-gun. You know if what I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying is true. Support that. Would love to have an anonymous donor that hits me up on the side and go, yo, that was me. All of these everybody talking about they want the blacks hit this, that, and the third, the walk away. Okay, all of those people from that, put this on your social media. That's the second thing. Put this on your social media. Spread this message. We out here doing that work, that freedom work, that patriotism work, real work. But we need urban America on board. We're coming into 2020, an election year. Y'all know what that means. So anyway, donate, support, and the second thing, y'all, repost, share with our work, share the videos, let everybody know, talk about what we're doing at Black Guns Matter, explain it to them, buy some merch, I don't care. But we are in a space where it's looking real tyrannical and has been for some time, and we need the people galvanized, safe, responsible, armed, and politically educated. Thank y'all for listening to this. Be safe. Be solutionary.